All right, this next foldable, which is next to the other one that you should have grabbed. If you don't have this one, go get it. What we're going to do, I'm just going to show you how you're going to put this together, and then we'll get to it, and then you can do this at the end, go back at the beginning, however you want to do it. So you have this side, and then you have this side, which has all the information that you're going to fill in here. So what you're going to do is simply fold it over in half so that you can see the three words on the front. So you have that. And all you're simply going to do is trim off a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom. Don't cut too much because you got a graph there. And then you're simply just going to cut on the dashed lines to the fold. And then you're going to take a glue and you're going to glue on the back side of this and put it into your binder. Please make sure your garbage gets in the garbage, and that is it for the setup for that. So let's get to the information. Okay, so on the front side, where you see the word parallel, go ahead and draw these two lines, or two sets of lines, just so we know what parallel lines are, nothing major. And then move down to perpendicular. Now perpendicular is specific, so make sure that they are meeting at a 90 degree. One thing you may want to put in is that little 90-degree symbol, just to make sure. So we can see the difference between that parallel line and your last one, which is your neither line. These are just intersecting, they intersect once. There is a specific angle in regards to degrees if we were asked to do that. We're just not going to be meeting at a 90-degree angle. So that's the outside. So if you would, now we're going to go into the inside, and here we go. So on your parallel lines, you're going to fill in the blanks. Here is your drawing on the left-hand side. Please put this on the graph. Don't care which way they go, just as long as you have parallel lines. Parallel lines are lines that never intersect. Parallel lines have the same slope. So please make sure that you have this. This is going to help us in what you're doing for this week's and next week's assignments. Perpendicular lines. These are lines that form a right angle, 90 degrees. So again, over on your left-hand side with the graph, this is what they'll look like to a certain extent. Here is what you have in regards to slopes for perpendicular lines. Perpendicular line slopes are opposites, meaning negatives, and they are reciprocals. So they are negative reciprocals. So if they're starting out as negative already, they're going to be positive. If they're starting out as positive, they're going to be negative. They're going to be reciprocals. So 4 over 5, which is turning into 5 over 4. If it's negative 2 over 3, it's going to be a positive 3 over 2. So flip the fraction, change the sign. That's the easiest way to remember this. Our last one, just intersecting, that's it, that's all they're doing. They don't intersect at a right angle, so they do not form particular and perpendicular lines, and they are neither parallel. So in your equations, slopes are not equal, and they're not opposite reciprocals. They just are what they are. We've already done these types in regards to last week. So what you'd be doing is basically graphing these, finding where they intersect, and you're done. So this takes care of this foldable. Please make sure it gets in your binder, and please use it for what you're being asked to do.